Guys, and welcome to a new video. So in this video it is going to be my reading vlog of rereading The Mortal Instruments. As I said, we are going to be rereading The Mortal Instruments, and we are going to be starting with City Bones. So I've already posted a reading vlog of me rereading The Infernal Devices, and this one is going to be The Mortal Instruments. Ah, to be back in this world just brings something different. It really does. On page 106 of City of Bones, do you know what makes me laugh about this series? Obviously, portals. Clary's just gone through a portal at the neighbour's house, and it's just made me chuckle because how easy portals are in this series compared to like when Magnus and Henry were trying to make portals in Clockwork Princess, and it just makes me chuckle because I think of how hard they would have worked, and then they're just like, yeah, it's a portal, it's easy. It just makes me chuckle. Also, I love being back in this world. I forgot how much of a narcissist Jace is. I forgot how annoying he is, and Alec as well. Like, they're very annoying, and Isabel, you know, she's not really appeared that much, but yeah. But compared, because this is the first time I've read this series since, or reread the series, since Shadowhunter TV show, and to be fair, it holds quite a close candle, first book-wise, to the series. And to be fair, although everyone slated whatever the actress was for Clary, who was it? Let me have a look. To say everyone slated, where do I find out who played by Catherine McNamara? To say everyone slated Catherine McNamara, she had very hard shoes to fill with Lily Collins. Like, we all know that. She had very hard shoes to fill. But she didn't do bad, and to be honest, my whole reason for watching Shadowhunters originally was just for Alec and Magnus. That was my whole reason. Also, this is how old these copies of the books are. They have the City of Bones film on there. When was this book? First published in Great Britain, 2007. 2007. Is that the same for this book, or is that just when it was first published? No, I think that is it. 2007. That can't be. No, it's definitely right. 2007. 2007. How old was I? I was 11. I did not read these when I was 11. I first read these in 2014, so I'd say I was very late to the game. But yes, it just made me chuckle reading about the portals, and I realise now I have rambled on for 2 minutes, nearly 3 minutes, so I'm going to go back to reading. I've just finished City of Bones. It took me a few days. The greenhouse scene, how could I forget about the greenhouse scene? Like, I am honestly shocked. I forgot about it, to be fair, because it just, but yeah. The siblings plot twist, still not my favourite. Still hate it. Still weird. But like, I get it. But yeah, the siblings, weird. But like, we all know they're not by now. But yeah, that's just the weird part. But yeah, really enjoyed it. 5 out of 5. Despite its incesty bits. I do love this book, and I think it's because I read it like when I was 2014, so how old was I in 2014? How old am I now? What are we in? 9 years ago. I'm 26. 16? 17? I don't know. I don't know how old I was. But yeah, it brings back some memories. So, So, City of Bones, back on its shelf. And we move to City of Ashes. I also start placement tomorrow. I'm back at a new school. in a different year group. I'm in a mixed year group this time. I'm in year 3 and 4, kind of shitting myself, not gonna lie. But yeah, so I have to be at school for 7:45 tomorrow. I can't remember the last time I functioned at 7:45. So that's gonna be fun. Like, get dinner ready, leave the house at like, I'm lucky the school's in like a 15-minute walk, and to be fair I could drive, but that's just very lazy, as my mum told me point blankly, that I should not drive to work when it is only a 15-minute walk down the road. And you know, she's right. Anyway, on to this. I'm reading City of Ashes, but yeah, I'll update you guys when I've either read it or halfway through it or got something I want to stop for. I've just finished City of Ashes, which is book number 2 in the Mortal Instruments, the sibling drama. I forgot how long it lasted. Just why is it necessary? Like, I know they're not, but why is it necessary? I still don't, like, it brings nothing but a little drama. Although I love the dramatic ending of I Know How to Wake Your Mother. Them figuring out the rune stuff was pretty interesting. As I say, it's amazing what you read back and then you're like, oh yeah, I remember that happened, and that, and that. So yeah, City of Ashes is finished, so I'm now moving on to, oh, get in there, City of Glass, which is a bit longer. I believe this is the book where they found out they're not siblings. I think. I could be wrong about that. Or is it City of Fallen Angels? I don't know. But can I start getting to the Magnus and Alec relationship stuff more, because I miss them. I miss them. Although we've seen a bit of it and it was cute in City of Ashes. So yeah, City of Glass is the next one I'm reading. I'll update you guys when I have something more to update. So I have finished City of Glass. The brother and sister thing is finally done. Although, I mean, she still kissed her brother because Sebastian, but we ignore that. We ignore. I'm getting some right side eye from my dog right now. Anyway, so yeah, I finished City of Glass. Loved it. I forgot how everything unfolds in here. Max still hurts. Still hurts as it did the first time I read this book. And then it's Izzy's Gill, and I was just like, but we move, and when they finally figured out they weren't brother and sister, I was like, yes, finally. I can't remember it taking so long for them to figure it out, but it clearly did. And also, in other news of this vlog, Chain of Thorns arrived. Let me get her out. How stunning is she? Look at that. And I think the back, oh, we have some images. I have no idea who that is because I've not read the series yet, but oh, stunning. But yeah, Chain of Thorns finally came out. But yeah, so that is City of Glass finished. So I will be moving on to City of Fallen Angels. Let me put her back on the shelf. Get in there. So yeah, on to book 4. I always forget that this started out as a trilogy and then she turned it into 6 books, and I'm mainly happy for the 6 books because we get Malik. They are my main reason for the ship. Anyway, I'll update you guys when I have some comments about this, if I have any, or it'll be just telling you I've finished. Page 324. I forgot, well, I didn't forget, but I didn't realise how close they kept it to the show, the book to the show, the show to the book. Like the whole possession thing. Like, I didn't realise it came, like, it was, I don't, like, when I watched it in the show, I was like, oh, they brought that, like, a bit early and it's all sort of done and dusted. But then, like, rereading it again, I'm like, oh no, they didn't, and they actually kept pretty close to it. So I may have been unfairly against the Shadowhunter series, and maybe I should give it a watch. I mean, I know some of the action's bad, but point to me most things that aren't bad. But yeah, it just, yeah, I forgot how close it was to the book, which is interesting, I must say. Anyway, I'm going to bed for tonight, but yeah, I read 324 pages tonight, so I'll be reading the rest tomorrow. But I have finished City of Fallen Angels. Really loved it. And as I say, I'm still surprised how close it does actually, the TV show follows the book. I may have to give the TV show another go because I stopped watching it after season 1 or 2, I think it was, so I will give it another chance. But that is City of Fallen Angels done. And now on to City of Lost Souls. She is a chunker. 500 pages now. But yes, on to City of Lost Souls now. I'm on page 204, and it's the little nods to like infernal devices that makes me laugh. Like, Clary was told that the ritual when the first bomb was done by a silent brother and a female warlock, and we all know that's Gem and Tessa, like, even without being told. And then it's just to come up when Jace has taken Clary to the place so they can be together, and says, I hate dogs, don't know why, I just always have. And I'm sure there's somewhere in the infernal devices where they talk about ducks, and it just makes me laugh. I'm gonna go and have a look now to see if I put it in my reviews, but it just makes me laugh, like the little nods it has to the other series, because I'm just thinking, yeah, ducks again, it's coming. I can't remember which infernal devices book it was, but I know it made me laugh when I first read it. Right, so let me have a look at Clockwork Angel. Oh, it's a long review. There was no ducks in that one. Let's try Clockwork Prince. Wait for it, I'll do all this and there's nothing. There's no duck in that one. Is it Princess? I know there's somewhere in there about ducks. I feel like it was the first book though. Wait. Would I put it on a reading update? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know where it is, but I know it's in there. Although I've just read one of my comments of the Clockwork Princess, and all one of them says is Katana. And I have feelings. But yeah, I know there's somewhere in there about a duck, and it just makes me laugh because it cropped up again. But yes, I'm hoping to get the majority of this read. It is 7:20, so hopefully I can get it read. And yeah, then I'll be moving on to the City of Heavenly Fire. I'll update you guys later. Bye. Finished City of Lost Souls. So much happened. Like, so much. Like, I forgot a lot what happened in this book. And the Heavenly Fire thing, which I know is strange to forget when it's literally the name of the last book, but I did forget about it. Really enjoyed this. The Simon and Izzy thing, I can't wait for them to admit it, but Magnus and Alec breaking up. I remember when I first read it, and I think my only thought was Malik, no. Malik is literally the only thing I became attached to in these books. Malik and Simon and Izzy. And knowing like we got the Red Scrolls, is that what it's called? The Red Scrolls series, and we're still waiting on book 3. It's a killer. But yeah, so I finished that one. So we are moving on to City of Heavenly Fire, which is the biggest out of all of them. And people have said to me, does it not bug you that it matches? It did. It did bug me that it didn't match, but now it just, this is how I read them for the first time, and I like those memories, so it'll be staying a big massive version, because at least it matches some of these. But yeah, I'm on to the final book now, City of Heavenly Fire. Like that, I finished City of Heavenly Fire. Oh, this book, so much. The Magnus's dad taking away Simon's on mortality and Simon being reborn, and they'll be like, yeah, we're going to ignore that and go wake him up, and then he can become a shadow, and oh, just so much. Magnus and Alec getting back together, the little bit of Jonathan we saw when, like, the Heavenly Fire burned him away. It just makes me laugh that we see so much of this, and then we know, with the wicked powers, I can't remember what book it comes under. I think it might be at the end of Dark Artificers. An evil comes out. I'm gonna check. I'm sure it's one of these books that has it. That was a bonus story. Yeah, it is. At the end of Queen of Air and Darkness. Yeah, at the end of this book there is a sneak peek for the wicked powers, and it just makes me laugh that in this book it is so hinted at, for the wicked powers, with the whole two worlds and everything, and it just leads that in. So yeah, let me shove her back up. Ouch. But yes, that is the Mortal Instruments done, finished. So I will be moving on to the Bane Chronicles now. But yes, I am so happy this is done. I'm excited because I saw, not a spoiler, but like someone bawling over Chain of Thorns, which, not a shock, everybody cries. But I'm curious about what they're bawling about, so I really want to get into it. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, of me rereading the Mortal Instruments. I know I enjoyed rereading the Mortal Instruments. Oh. I know I enjoyed rereading the Mortal Instruments, being back in this world. It's like home. It really is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another one very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching.